Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. This is a daily reading for the 21st of April 2020. Thank you so much for being here. I just wish to thank those people that subscribed. I truly appreciate that, and all my loyal supporters. Thank you so much for being here. If this is the first time coming to view my readings, I would really love for you to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this reading today. So to begin, like we do every day, we're just going to come into our body, breathing in through our nose, out through our nose, breathing right down into our belly, just feeling your body, feeling your connection to Mama Earth, and just be here now. I'm feeling a bit excited today because the sun has moved into Taurus, and being a Taurus, it always feels like I can feel that energy of, the just being in my sun sign. Just really feel momentum to shift and grow. It's always a closing of cycles leading up to your solar return. I really have been feeling that over the last few weeks. And now the sun has moved into Taurus, and so happy birthday to all my fellow Taurians out there. Yay, all you bulls. And it's so beautiful. I'm just thinking about Taurus energy and, just that love of nature and gardening and beauty. Oh my goodness, I've just been so into being in the soil and gardening and nurturing tiny little baby seedlings and planting seeds. Just feels so amazing. So if you're called to get outside, and even if you've just got a few pots on a veranda, grow something. This is the energy that's around right now, to just get your hands in the soil. Like I say, just about every day, or go sit under a tree. Listen to the sounds of nature, get to a creek or just some form of water, and just really feel into the beauty, that sensual beauty of being a human. That seeing, that smelling, that tasting and touching. That's all part of being a Taurus, those 5 senses. Really feel your feet on the earth as you walk. Really feel into that connection with Mama Gaia at the moment. It helps to heal her and all of us that are upon her. So there's also, with Taurus, obviously there's an increased focus on the material world. Finances, it's just security. So it could just mean, getting lots of food in the garden, or, doing some preserves and making sure you've got firewood for the upcoming winter here in the Southern Hemisphere, or, there's a real joy in sensual pleasures and just doing the simple things. It's very grounded energy. Very patient and persistent. That's why I'm so good at gardening, because you need a lot of patience and a lot of persistence, especially with lots of the white butterflies munching my brassicas, laying their little eggs on there for their little baby caterpillars to munch all my broccoli seedlings. You need a lot of patience, but it's all good. You feel into the connectedness of being a part of nature, and understand that it's all like an experiment all the time. Some of your crops do better than others, and you just do it a little bit differently next time you plant. So there's a real ability to get a solid sense of self-worth with whatever you focus on. It could be financially, it could be putting yourself out there. Because what I'm hearing is with Taurus conjunct Uranus, because Uranus is in Taurus, has been since 2018, I think. Sorry, I don't know if that's true. It's been a while now anyway. So yeah, Sun conjunct Uranus. So there is a real light shining on everyone's unique individuality. So we all have something to offer. So it's really feeling into what you have to offer and how that's going to give you a sense of self-worth. And not that you need to look externally for validation, but it's just like being an integral part of the massive tapestry that is humanity. Or just even in your community or your family. Yeah, it's an ideal time to find your unique self, thinking outside the box and just asserting radical ideas, coming up with something completely new to yourself. It's a really amazing time while Taurus is conjunct, Sun and Taurus is conjunct Uranus and Taurus this month. Because yeah, Uranus is the rebel, revolutionary, enlightened, so you know, it can just really shake things up. Taurus is pretty steady and grounded, so yeah. It's very progressive energy. Very grounded, progressive energy. And so what I'm hearing here, it is about setting foundations for the new earth. Setting foundations in sharing seeds, sharing seedlings, helping your neighbors cook a meal, all of these beautiful little things that are very Taurus based, but are very progressive, are very, bartering and doing things outside of the system, outside of the norm, but allowing it to become your new norm, new earth. Yeah? Okay, what else did I have written down? Well, the moon is in Aries as well, so it can be very impulsive, spontaneous, direct, fearless almost. So you got to kind of temper that with the patience of Taurus and the steadiness of Taurus, or else, you're courageous. Could that courageousness and that recklessness could lead to some kind of crazy old behavior. So really, ground whatever you're doing today. But you can break new ground with, the moon in Aries. You can really push forward in a very grounded way. But you can, with the moon in Aries, you're not really focused. You're only really focused on your own feelings and not that of others. So just be really mindful of that today. Okay, I have the Oshazan. I think I've shuffled enough. I've been shuffling the whole time I've been talking. So let's just see what wants to come through. Aries. Yay, because yesterday, this is so perfect, because yesterday we had the Ten of Wands, the heaviness of old cycles ending, the heaviness of what we have created collectively, how heavy that burden is. But we've dropped them all. We're beginning anew. The source of all energy, the sun. We don't need to control the sun to rise every day. No, it just happens. We don't need to control our fingernails growing or our wounds healing. No, it happens. Our eyelashes are here growing. No one needs to control this. This is the source of all existence, the sun. Look at this fire. This is the Aries energy. So we've got Aries, moon in Aries. The sun has just moved out of Aries, but Mercury's still in Aries. So there's the ability to be very passionate in the way you communicate. Yeah. It's quite a fiery energy though. So you need to temper it with that solid, steady nature of Taurus, because, very fiery, argumentative kind of energy, which is happening a lot. Differences of opinion. Less conspiracy theorists being labeled as nut jobs, tinfoil hat wearing lunatics. When you get to a place where you're not looking for any appreciation or validation from others, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Yay! We have the Empress. This is just, look, we're just going to be fired up with so much inspiration. This is creativity, the Empress. This is Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, and the Empress, Venus also rules Libra. So I'm going to read this card because it's perfect for this energy with the sun moving into Taurus. Yay. Look at the colors, the fire, the creativity, because I mean, this is inspired, and it's inspiration, it's creative fire. Yay. Let's just read what it says for the Empress. Creativity. Creativity is the quality that you bring to the activity that you're doing. It is an attitude, an inner approach, how you look at things. Not everyone can be a painter, and there is no need also. If everybody is a painter, the world would be very ugly. It would be difficult to live. And not everyone can be a dancer, and there is no need, but everyone can be creative. Whatever you do, if you do it joyfully, if you do it lovingly, if your act of doing is not purely economical, then it is creative. If you have something growing out of it within you, if it gives you growth, if it is spiritual, it is creative, it is divine. You become more divine as you become more creative. All the religions of the world have said God is the creator, the source of all things. I don't know whether he is the creator or not, but one thing I know, the more creative you become, the more godly you become. When your creativity comes to a climax, then your whole life becomes creative. You live in God, in Source. So he must be the creator, because people who have been created have been closest to him. Love what you do. Be meditative while you are doing it, whatsoever it is. Because we have the whole of creation inside of us. We are creative beings. So however that manifests for you, and as I said about the energy of Sun conjunct Uranus, both in Taurus, obviously, it's about creating yourself anew too. Doing something radical, outside the box. Yeah? Far from the alchemy of fire and water below to the divine light entering from above, the figure in this card is literally possessed by the creative force. Really, the experience of creativity is an entry into the mysterious. Technique, expertise, and knowledge are just tools. The key is to abandon oneself to the energy that fuels the birth of all things. This energy has no formal structure, yet all the forms and structures come out of it. It makes no difference what particular form your creativity takes. It can be painting, singing, planting a garden, or making a meal. The important thing is to be open to what wants to be expressed through you. Remember that we don't possess our creations. They do not belong to us. True creativity arises from a union with the divine, with the mystical and the unknowable. Then it is both a joy for the creator and a blessing to others. Yes, we don't own any of our creations. We are just a channel in which they come through. Anyway, I hope this helped for today. So tap into your innate creativity and have fun with it. I love you. Bye.